everyone, it's Tally. I'm coming to you from my bedroom in the suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia, and you're watching 5 Girls, 5 Minutes, for 5 Girls Talk for 5 Minutes, and no other videos. It is Thursday. I'm Tally, and I said that really fast. 7 seconds. Woo! Okay, so, as a follow-up to my question for last week about something that you wanted for a long time, and then when you finally got it, you were kind of, like, not in the right place to really need it, but you couldn't just not get it. I feel like my puzzles probably weren't the best example of that. It was just what sparked the question. So, my great example of that is there was this video. It was a Sesame Street video. It was either Big Bird in China or Don't Eat the Pictures. I'm thinking it was Big Bird in China, so that's what I'm going for. So, I watched this video when I was in, like, kindergarten or first grade, and I was obsessed with it, and I could never find it anywhere. And my whole family was, like, on this constant quest for Big Bird in China. And by the time I finally found it, I was in, like, 4th or 5th grade, and we were all like, you know, I don't really care about Big Bird in China anymore. I don't really care about Big Bird anymore. But at the same time, this video is right here, and we've been looking for it for 5 or 6 years. We can't just not get this video. So we got the video. Now I own Big Bird in China. And Don't Eat the Pictures, but I think I got that one first. So anyway, but that one I think was a really good example of that, maybe in my life. So anyway, and then Sarah was asking about Pottermore, and I'm talking really fast because the last time I made a video I kind of like ran out of time. So, and the last time I made a version of this video. So Pottermore, I think Pottermore is different. I think everyone thinks Pottermore is something different. I see it more as like an interactive picture book. I don't see it as like, I think a lot of people are thinking it's going to be this like MMORPG or something, and I don't see that. I just don't see from the way that people have described it. Everyone's like, we're going to be roommates at Hogwarts at Pottermore. I don't think it's going to work that way. I think you get your wand, and I think you get sorted. I'm really looking forward to sorting, by the way. I can't wait for all of the people to, like, flip out because they've thought they were Slytherin their whole life, and it turns out they're a Hufflepuff. What are they going to do? And everyone's like, I don't want to be in Hufflepuff. And I'm like, I want to be in Hufflepuff. Put me in Hufflepuff. Sorry. Anyway, so, I'm interested to see how it works, but I think it's more going to be like you're experiencing the book again, and you see the world the way J.K. Rowling sees it in a way that only illustrations can do it, and not and not the movies couldn't do it, being that they were live action. And I think that and then the extra material is really what I'm looking forward to. I'm not quite sure how it's going to be presented, but I'm really looking forward to reading it. So, and then Tara's question was about something that the fandom ruined for me. I think the biggest answer for me for this one is Supernatural. I've never seen Supernatural. I've never watched Supernatural, but the Supernatural fandom consists of a lot of batshit crazy people, and I say this knowing a lot of Supernatural fans who are not batshit crazy. But, and I don't think I really know any of the batshit crazy Supernatural fans, but I know enough non-batshit crazy Supernatural fans to know about the batshit crazy Supernatural fans who ship the two main actors, Jared and Jensen, so much that, like, they go to conventions and, like, present them with fanfiction about them, and then, like, yell at their wives for being married to them for ruining the fandom's fun by, like, spoiling their delusion that the two guys were together. Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't care if you're shipping real people, but you don't tell the real people. Like, come on. So that's kind of kept me away from that a little bit. And then there are other fandoms where I'm just kind of intimidated by the fandom, and the fandom is keeping me from getting into the fandom. Like, the Star Trek fandom is just so massive. Like, where do you enter the Star Trek fandom? Like, seriously. And the Harry Potter fandom is insane. And there are all these different places. And I was into Harry Potter fanfiction before the first movie even came out. But the fandom is, and it's so broad now that it's hard to kind of pick a place. And I just read the fanfiction. I don't really participate in the fandom. Even if I do write and perform Wizard Rock, it's not my main focus because the Wizard Rock fandom is insane and there's just too much to keep up with. So my question for this week, but anyway, that's that. And then, random, but I got my textbooks, and they were really cheap. I got them all for really good prices, except for my one textbook. But I spent about $140 on 15 books, one of which was a actual textbook, which was like $65. So thinking about the rest of them in that little money, that's pretty darn good. Yay, college. Okay. So my question for this week is, what is something that you like that people just judge right off the bat? Like, the movie The Help was really good, and the book The Help was really good. But I think a lot of people are like, preemptively hating The Help because they think it's like, oh, white girl comes in and saves the black girls, and what the black maids or whatever. It's not like that, and it's, and I think the movie focuses way more on the maid's stories than the main character, she's not really the main character anymore, but, like, she was kind of like the white girl, Skeeter, played by Emma Stone. Is that her name? Emma Stone, I think. I could be wrong. who is in Easy A. I think it's Stone. I got that right. Wrong. Don't judge me. So anyway, but people just don't like it based on that. And I think that if you see the movie, you're not going to, like, if you come into it with open mind, you're not going to be as offended. But if you're coming in looking for everything to be offended by, you know, like, that's a problem. So my question is, what is something that you like that people judge early, like, before they really see it, and, you know, like, that bothers you? And same thing with me in 19 Kids and Counting. Oh, and another example of something the fandom ruined for me, like, I would have liked Glee way more if the fandom wasn't fucking insane. So anyway, you had my question and all that. I hope everyone has a good weekend, and I will see you all next Thursday.